So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Colours, and he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Valverde! Just off target. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Valverde! Can he finish? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is out of play. It's not an especially good pass, that. Flecken has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, he has great reactions, obviously, but I think it's his reading of the game that really gives him an edge. He may be the last line of defence, but the way he communicates and organises the players in front of him means that opposition attacks often break down before he even has to make a save.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rabiot. And here's Kane. And here's Batistuta. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Gilmour. Now it's Adams. And shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Messi. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Rabiot. Kane. Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, it's hit the post! Gilmour. Now McTominay. Now it's McGinn. Batistuta. Now it's Valverde. Showing good feet. And that's gone loose. Little pass back. Rabiot. And here's Batistuta! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's in space and looking for options. And that was asking just too much of him. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Kane is onto this. Christie. Turns back here, probably the best option. There will be a throw-in. Ruben Dias. Rabiot. Now it's Kane. Passing nice and neat. McGinn. That's an imaginative pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he was quick to react. And it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Milan have their third corner. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. He's had it taken off him. And now they can spring out of defence.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Can he get onto this? He's had a shot! McTominay cuts out the pass. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, no question, that's a foul. McTominay. Now it's McGinn. Alexander-Arnold.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
And it's Messi. Christie. Good take, and is he in? And the shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11, numero 14.
And so we're off again.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Played out to the left flank. Christie has it in a wide position. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted. Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Mbappe, and the shot! Goal, Milan! And they've got their lead back. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Numero 15.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Adams. Bruno Fernandes. Kane. Oh, that's a key interception.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And he cuts out the supply. Gilmour. Now it's Adams. Batistuta. He is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
McTominay. Now Gilmour. And it's Kane. It's made its way to him. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. McTominay. It's Christie. Gilmour. Knocks it into space. Oh, played right into his path. He's shifting through the gears here.
Scotland really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Foot in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Kane. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's McGinn. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Rodri. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And that's going to be a booking.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Robertson. Christie. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Batistuta. Bruno Fernandes. And the finish! Mbappe is flagged offside. Scotland making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Gilmour. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Kane. And it's Christie. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Kane. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Messi. He's on it, can he get away? Shapes to shoot! No mistake! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21. Numero
Milan
22.
go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Gilmore. That has been slung wide. Tries to pass it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. He is through here. That had too much on it.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And he's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Milan get their 4th corner. Alexander-Arnold goes short. Dealt with nicely by the defence. McTominay. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance.